Alright, now you have opened up the app for the Shaper 3D. The next step is to start designing. So you can click on the top right corner, this icon here, to start designing, and then you will import a file that I've shared with you in the Google Classroom. So you can go to Google Classroom and download this file called Payray Template 4. So once you have downloaded that into iPad, you will be able to import this file. Just go to it and then search for the file on the iPad and then download that file. So you can see that Payray Template 4. This is the one. So once you open up, you'll be able to see this template here. Okay, so you can go to, you'll see this template and you will see that there is basically a phone stand here, okay, with a rectangular outline and also a slot here. Okay, this is a slot where you will insert the stand into it. Alright, and then on top there is a Chinese character of Payphone Middle School in Malacca and also Swiss Cottage in Chinese. Okay, so Payray. So the next thing will be to add the image that we have just saved from the octopus there. Okay, so we insert that in, and then now we basically now adjust this image. Alright, so let's make it a little bit smaller. Okay, so you can move this octopus around, this image around, by clicking and dragging on this white square there. Okay, so we want the octopus to be somewhere in the middle here. Right, so that's done, but it seems that the octopus is a little bit small, so we want to scale it up by clicking on the transform, then scale. Right, so click on the image, and then we'll be able to scale up. In the middle here, there is actually this slider, so you can drag the slider up and then we'll make it bigger. Okay, so somewhere that has enough height for the phone to rest on. Okay, so I think that should be about the size. So if the width is actually wider, that's fine, but the height is a more important one that we want to ensure that there's enough height to hold the phone. Then once we're done, we click OK, done. Then we can start to move the image around. Okay, so that click the white square in the middle there. Okay, try to adjust it to centralize it. Okay, and so also make sure that the bottom of the image, okay, is at the bottom of the stand, the rectangular outline. Alright, so try to just touch. Okay, right, then centralize it, make sure that it's in the middle of both. Okay, the slot here, so it's in the middle, the slot is in the middle of this image. Okay, so to better balance the phone stand. So once it's done, okay, you can click away, so that will be somewhat the shape of our phone stand. Okay, so the next thing would be to delete this outline. Okay, so that when we start sketching or start tracing our line, it doesn't interfere with our lines. Okay, so to remove this line, we go to sketch. Okay, we go to trim. Okay, so we can just zoom in and zoom in. Okay, then start to remove this outline of the template. Okay, so remove, trim, click on the line. Okay, trim here, then click on the line. You can use your Apple Pencil to do that. Okay, so I'm showing you on the mouse so that you can have a better visual of how it looks like. Okay, trim. Okay, then click on the line and remove it. Okay, so basically that is how we remove the line. So once we're done with that, we will start to trace the shape of this octopus. Okay, by using spline. So you can see here spline. okay, and we will keep it to fit. Okay, so I'm going to basically zoom, put it in the center of the screen. So the next thing will be to trace the outline. Okay, so the first thing I want to introduce you, it will be the circle. Okay, the circle tool. So circle, click on it, and then point to somewhere in the middle of this circle of the head of the octopus, and then we will draw a circle. Okay, it's about this size. Okay, we can still adjust that later. So now we try to put it in the circle in the middle of the. Okay, so it seems here it fits quite nicely. Okay, so to do a final adjustment, we just zoom in, right, then do a final adjustment. Okay, by clicking the center of the. So it seems like the head is the circle that we drew is slightly too big, so we can either adjust it by keying in a number, 140. Okay, I think 140 sounds looks good, looks just nice. So we just, right. Okay, do another adjustment. Okay, do a final adjustment. I think that's good. Okay, so now you can see we have drawn a circle tracing onto the head of the octopus. The next will be to draw the nose of this octopus. Right, so we draw a bigger circle, a medium circle, so to somewhere this size, and then adjust it into the middle. Okay, to fit into the middle size. Okay, zoom in a little bit more, adjust it. Okay, next, draw another smaller circle. Okay, then adjust. Okay. Alright, next would be to draw an ellipse for the eye. Okay, there's ellipse here, so we draw an ellipse. Okay. Size. Okay, so we can see this size is. So I'm going to scale this down a little bit. So once I click on it, I can actually adjust. Okay, I can use the Apple Pencil and draw on this, drag on this arrow here, and then it will become smaller, and then I can centralize it. And okay, so once it's done, okay, so I can copy this, or I can draw another one over there. Okay, so I'm going to copy. I'm going to move. I click on move. Okay, then I will click on copy. I will move one over. I will click on this white square and move over to this side. Okay, once I'm done, I will unclick the copy. Okay, then I'm going to turn this ellipse the other way around so that it matches the profile position of the eye. Okay, position it. Okay, I'm going to click on the white square. Click on it. Okay, move, and okay, you can use definitely use your Apple Pencil to do that. Okay, then that's done. Okay, click away. That's it. That's for the features of the head. Okay, and its features. So next we'll be going to the tentacle here. Okay, the below part. Right, so I'm going to use the spleen function now. Okay, so you can see here. So I'm going to go to the spleen function, click on it, and then fit. Okay, so once that's done, I will start to zoom in to the tentacle part, and I can start drawing from the middle of the tentacle here below. Okay, so going to the part, I will try not to have the line intersection with, okay, so that it doesn't join up with the slot there. Okay, so a spline Okay, so I go from point to point, and then the line should be able to adjust itself, okay, to have a very natural smooth curve. Okay, so at various points of the curve, I will just put a stop there. Okay, so to make sure that it will have quite a nice profile close to what I intend. Okay, then I will do the other side. Okay, continue on from the top here. Similar, okay. Then go up. Okay, drag it down. Okay, at different intervals so that it will form a nice curve. Okay, so that's more or less how it will look like. Okay, it doesn't need to be perfectly fit. That's it doesn't need to, because this is a customized hand drawn. So to shift the point, so I just click on the point, then I can actually shift the point so to make it more natural. Okay, not so forceful. Okay, then check around, see if there's any point that I need to shift. So if I need to shift, I just click on the point. Click away first, click on the point, and then you can shift, okay, to make it fit better on the actual image. Okay, click away and click on this point and shift a little bit, okay, so that it matches the shape closer. Okay, click away, click on it, go higher a bit. Okay, so now you can see it fits quite nicely. So next one we'll do on this side of the tentacle. Spline, same thing. Okay, fit, and then start drawing. Okay, so let's say I start drawing from here. So I'm not going to make it join to, okay, I can let it join here. Probably join here, should be fine. Okay, so remember this is supposed to be hand drawn, so it doesn't need to fit so perfectly, but try to adjust it that it is close enough to the line that I wanted, that the image is. Okay. Okay, I think this is good enough. Okay, now we move over to this side. Okay, so similarly we start from the bottom here. Okay, then we do an adjustment, click away first, then go to the point, then we can do fine adjustment. So most importantly, the curves must be natural. Okay, so basically this spline tools here allows you to do a very nice natural curve. Okay, so if you have extra point that actually you don't need, you can just click on it and then delete the point. Okay, so adjust this a bit more. Okay, that's good enough. Alright, so the next thing will be to remove the extra lines that I do not need. Okay, so I'm going to make this point shift. I'm going to make this point shift and it will join with this. Yes, intersect with these 3 lines. Okay, so I got everything done. So I'm now going to trim away those excess line, especially the one in the middle here. So I'm going to show you how to do it. So I'm going to put trim. Okay, I'm going to cut away this line. Okay, which I do not need. Okay, remove that. Okay, then this line also, because it's in the middle of the slot, which I will not need because the slot will take over precedent over this line. So I will remove these 2 lines. Then do a final check. Right, and basically that's how you can draw. Okay, so to see what you have drawn, you can just go to this layer at the bottom here. Okay, click the layer and then click to remove the image, to hide the image. So you can click on it. Okay, exit sketching first. Okay, then click on the image here, click the eye here, and then to hide it. Okay, so that's what you've drawn. Alright, so the next thing, so once I've hide the image, hidden the image, then I can go back and I can now move this word, okay, this pay rate. Okay, I'm going to put this pay rate somewhere on the side of the octopus. So I will now select this whole. Okay, so I'm going to select this character. Okay, make sure I select them all. Okay, but before that, let's click move. Okay, select 1, 2. Let's try again. Transform, move. So I'm going to click on this. 2. No. Okay, let me select the tools first. To select all. Okay, select 1, 2. Why can I do that? Okay, so I'm going to use my mouse to use my pencil to do that one. Okay, so yeah, so my pencil allows me to click on them. Okay, so I'll go to zoom in a bit more. Okay, so basically 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this 7 area there will be all of the character. Then I will click on move. Okay, so the size of the character has been done for you already. There's no need to adjust it, so just moved it down, okay, to where you find should be a suitable place. It can be here, right, or it can be by the side here. Okay, so I'm going to put it by the side of the tentacle here. Alright, so that should be it for my design. So the next thing, the next video I will show you will be to extrude. Okay, to brace it up to a 3D, because right now you will see basically it's just 2D drawing. Okay, so in the next video I will show you how to extrude it.